Okay guys, so the masks have dried down, and it's difficult to talk, but you guys should know that if you are frequent face mask users. If you're not, then yeah, it gets like super tight. And as for the results that you can see with it still on, you can kind of see where my pores are, and I think that's like it drawing out the impurities. And there are slightly more on this side. I don't know if that's because there's more impurities on this side or if because the Alya skin mask draws out more. I don't know. You guys can tell me from the before and after, like images that I showed you of my skin. Not images, but you know what I mean. Yeah, you can see the lines of demarcation. They don't dry down the exact same color, but then again the masks aren't the exact same color. The Sand and Sky one is slightly darker in color than the Alya skin one, but yeah, they both dried down. I'm really upset with my eyebrow though, like it got in my brow and I'm upset about that. But yeah, both directions say to use a warm cloth to take off the mask, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do and see if my skin looks any different after I've done that. And hopefully I don't scare anyone in the hallway, because I do live with other people, and yeah, I need to go warm up my washcloth. Okay guys, so I'm back and I feel like the difference is pretty visible. From the side where I've used the Alya skin mask, you can still kind of see a lot of the bumps and stuff like that, but it's a lot smoother on the Sand and Sky side, and it feels a lot smoother too. I don't know what else to say other than the fact that I feel like the Sand and Sky one does perform better than the Alya skin mask one. I'm not saying that the Alya skin is a bad mask. If you're on a budget, it might be an alternative for you, but it's not going to work as well as the Sand and Sky mask, and that's just my opinion. This is my skin, this is how my skin works. It might work differently for you guys' skin. By all means, feel free to experiment with it by yourselves, but my verdict is that the Sand and Sky one applies better, it does a better job, it dries better, and it's easier to remove. That I didn't actually explain to you guys. The Alya skin one, you kind of had to go over it more than once to remove it. The Sand and Sky one, it was more or less like my method of removing clay masks is I kind of hold down the wet towel first and then I swipe it off, just so it's not dry and stuff like that. But even with that method on the Alya skin, it did take a bit more grit. But for the aftercare, I don't think the Sand and Sky one says anything. However, the Alya skin recommends that you use a moisturizing cream afterwards, which is, you know, standard skincare procedure. You'd use a cream after you use a face mask so your face isn't left dry. The Alya skin side does feel a little more dry than the Sand and Sky one does, which is, you know, give or take, it's not a huge deal. But yeah, for me, I definitely go ahead and choose the Sand and Sky one. But if you're on a budget, then the Alya skin one it doesn't work as well, but depending on how your skin works and what you're looking for, it can be an alternative. I hope you guys like that review. Just say again, this is my personal opinion. None of these reviews are sponsored. Sand and Sky are in no way sponsoring me to say that their brand is better. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion, and I'll see you guys in my next video.